European leaders are participating in this year's Munich Security Conference amid some deep unease about the state of NATO. And this year's event has come after the American President Donald Trump threatened to take over Greenland and criticize Europe's record on immigration and expressed doubts for NATO's support to Washington. Now, Germany was the first to open the event. The German Chancellor Friedrich Merz warned that freedom is increasingly endangered in an era of great power politics. Stressing that all is not well with Washington and Europe, the Chancellor urged the United States to repair ties with the latter.
A gulf, a deep chasm, has opened up between Europe and the United States of America. Vice President J.D. Vance said this very frankly here in Munich a year ago. He was right. The MAGA movement's culture war is not ours.
Earlier, the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio arrived in Munich, met with the top Chinese delegation. Marco Rubio met his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi on the sidelines of the summit, as Washington and Beijing are eyeing a visit by President Donald Trump to China in April. The U.S. top diplomat also warned that the old world and also its order is long gone. Munich saw protests against fossil fuels on the sidelines of the Munich Security Conference, as Trump revoked the key climate rule, which states that greenhouse gases endanger public health. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, the NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte and the German officials have announced heightened European defence efforts at the Munich Security Conference, stressing the critical importance of bolstering NATO.
We had years, decades of complaints by the US about the fact that in Europe we were not spending enough on defense. That has changed with the summit in The Hague. The shift in mindset is that yesterday in the room what we felt, all of us, and there was a clear coming together of vision and of unity, is Europe really stepping up. Europe taking more of a leadership role within NATO.
So as Germany's security conference progresses, exiled Iranians in Europe also staged protests, highlight the state of the affairs and unrest in Iran.
We are here today because we are against mullahs and the Shah. We staged a revolution in 1979 and then drove the dictator out of Iran. We celebrated big time that day because the dictator was gone and we don't want to replace one dictator with another.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.